using meditation for over 30 years now as part of my magical practice. And I practice varied forms of meditation that I have both learned in person and in an online space more recently. And some of these have become foundational to my practice of recognizing my own divinity and trying to align myself both with my body, mind, and spirit health, but also with my greater purpose on this planet as a divine being. And so I'm going to be sharing 8 weeks worth or 8 individual styles of meditation that I have found helpful to me over the last 30 years of practicing magic. And so we'll just dive right into that. Our first style of meditation is creating sacred space within. And this is one of the most foundational pieces of meditation for any meditation practice, because what we are doing is creating a safe and sacred space within our own mind, within our own psyche, a dream location that is free of time and space, that serves as a landing pad or a launch pad for all of the rest of our meditation journeys. And some meditation work takes the form of mindfulness and other practices like balancing the chakras that work toward our body, mind, spirit, wholeness, and health. While other meditative practices are more shamanic in nature and allow us to do various kinds of journey work, i.e. past life regressions, i.e. astral travel, also working on healing past traumas in our lives that are more visual in nature, more creative by way of storytelling, mental storytelling, and visualization. And those practices are, like I said, a little more shamanic in nature. And actually require us to journey outside of our normal 3D thinking, outside of the time and space, linear time and space that we exist in as human beings, and travel into the astral, into the quantum, back into the past, into the potential futures that are available to us, and to see a more global, peripheral, and whole view of all of the energies that are in play in the universe. It's using this type of journey work that we're able to access the wisdom and knowledge from our ancestors. It is in these realms that we are able to work with our spirit guides, our totem animals, and our guardian angels. And ultimately, it is in the quantum realm that we are in direct connection with Mother, Father, God, with the divine, outside of this time and space and the limitations that are placed on us in this human form. And so having this sacred space created within ourselves, within our minds, as a place to journey from and return to, as we do this deep magical work, is vital to ensuring that we are able to come back to the 3D paradigm in a more whole and happy way, in a beauty way, instead of being constantly plagued by things that we may have seen on the other side. Also gives us like a little hiding spot when things become a little bit bigger than we are ready to deal with. And that's always a possibility when we do this shamanic work or this journey work. So that's going to be the first part of this 8-part series, is creating sacred space within. I will be talking you through a guided visualization that will help you do just that. Then in week 2, we will be doing a self-realization meditation or exercise. This exercise helps us realize our I am consciousness, the Christ consciousness or spirit within ourselves that is in fact not connected to this physical body and the 3D world in which we live. And realizing our sovereignty, our divinity, and the control that we have to co-create our purpose and destiny in this life is pivotal to our ability to light our intentions on fire. It is the jet fuel by which we work, our belief in not only the magic, but in ourselves to co-create that magic within our lives. So in week 2, we are going to be exploring that. Shedding some of the illusions that have been cast onto us by the outside world. In week 3, we are going to be delving more into mindfulness. Yeah, relaxing and breathing. I like this graphic, relaxing and breathing. So much time we spend overthinking everything, thinking about the past. What if this, what if that, thinking about the future. Well, how can I do this? And what if this happens? And oh my goodness, worry. We're going to step out of that space of worry, out of stress, and we are going to work on allowing the power of breath and relaxation to take those constant thoughts of worry and reliving our past narratives and be able to make those go away, be able to quiet those and allow our minds to be at peace, to achieve an inner stillness. And we're going to be able to learn to return time and time again to the stillness that is within us, and to be able to reset our heartbeats back to the energies of the Mother Earth. So I'd love to share that process with you. In week 4, we are going to be taking a look at mantra meditations. And mantra meditations are a form of meditation that use sound as produced by the voice as a modality for healing. Om, the word Om literally means I am. Om, I am, Om. And when we repeat the mantra I am, it begins to solidify that mindfulness and self-realization that we've worked on in the 2 previous modules of this meditation series. But there are other tones, intonations that we can use to access different parts of our body. Each one of the chakras has its own sound, its own intonation that you can use as a mantra to work to heal and balance those chakras. The statement or the mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, the jewel is in the center of the lotus, refers to the fact that we, this body, the flower, are a thing of beauty, but that the true jewel is in the center of the lotus. It is within us. It is that I am, that God consciousness that allows us to continually blossom and flourish. So that will be week number 4, mantra meditation. Once we've used a standard mantra such as Om Mani Padme Hum, it is also possible to develop your own mantras, either singular words or a combination of 1 to 3 words that allows you to encapsulate the intention that you would like to put out into the universe and to use that as a modality for incantation. Intonation as incantation or casting spells out into the universe. Once again, we're taking a look at co-creation of our destiny. Week 5 is when we begin our more advanced practices in this meditation series. And so we will be doing guided visualization to align the 7 chakras of the body. We will be achieving balance from the root chakra straight through to the crown chakra, activating all of the tiny chakras in our fingertips and toe tips. And we will be creating awareness of the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, 11th, 12th chakras, which are in fact, as we ascend out of the physical body into the 4th and 5th dimensions of existence, into the quantum realms. And so we'll be taking a look not only at how to continually be working on having a balanced and aligned chakra system of energy within, but also in achieving connection to those 8 through 11 or 12, those chakras in the astral or in the ethereal realms, to provide you with more guidance from your ancestors, from your guides, from your guardian angels, and from source spirit. In week 6, we will be finding our spirit guides or totem animals. And this is an advanced practice that requires some of that shamanic journey work. And so I recommend that if you are going to sit this practice, that you have attended our previous series and are able to call forth your sacred space within at will. That way, as we go about attempting to contact our spirit guides or totem animals, if we find that they are dragons instead of earthworms, we will not be afraid. And we will know that we have a safe space in which to retreat if and when we may choose to do so. Finding your spirit guides, totem animals, opens you up to those higher realms and allows you to more easily access the intuition and wisdom that they provide. In week 7, we will be doing another advanced technique where we'll be exploring past life regression through guided visualization. You will be walking with me into the past of your own DNA. And we will be taking a look at 3 or 4 images of past lives and what those images, sights, sounds, and symbols may have to reveal to you in this present timeline. Past life regression is one of the keys to unlocking your stored wisdom. So I have actually about 5 or 6 past lives that I have borne witness to over the last 30 years or so. I know that I am currently incarnated with 2, a soul brother and a soul sister, who I know from an Egyptian past life. He and I actually share multiple lives together. He works as a priest in my sacred space in Baba Yaga's hut sometimes. You may have met him. His name is Adam. And so we share at least 2 or 3 lifetimes that I can recall, that we can recall as we discuss them together. So that is week number 7, is past life regression. And then week number 8, we will be taking a look at shape shifting. You are actually already doing some shape shifting, whether you recognize it as such or not. You do shape shifting when you change from the sister to the mother, from the mother to the wife, from the wife to the coworker, from the coworker to the friend, from the friend to the sister-in-law, from the sister-in-law to the daughter-in-law. But rarely do we shift into the most magical versions of ourselves. In this version of shape shifting, we will be taking a look at shifting into an elemental. one of the 4 elements of nature. We will be diving into becoming that element as we shape shift our reality within. And as we do that, we'll be also taking a look at how to embody animals, birds, rodents, fish, dragons, unicorns, and fairies, how we can embody those mythical creatures, those ethereal realms, and how we can gain knowledge from those spaces and places and beings that we can use to aid us in this lifetime. So yeah,